Alright, everyone, welcome back. While I was gone, I also had to do another mission on the side, so I took Emin Arnen because it has plus 10% resources, so why wouldn't I? There we go, now we're gonna go to Osgilliath, and surprisingly enough, we start once again without the intended army.
Osgilliath, once the jewel of Gondor, is now but another battlefield in the war between shadow and light.
Oh, very specific. Take note of this cutscene. It looks much like the one you saw in the movies, actually, where Osgiliath was getting, you know, blown the fuck out by the forces of Mordor. And now that the cutscene is over, welcome to fanfiction land, because none of that will be happening here.
Brave soldiers of Gondor fight valiantly to hold back the enemy, but the bridge guards grow ever fewer. Strengthen the bridge garrison, then cross the river and drive back the enemy.
You heard them right. This mission is not about defending Osgiliath and then running away bravely, but rather about getting the fuck out of getting the orcs out of the fucking territory, just beating the shit out of them. Every single one of these motherfuckers has to die. Now the first thing you want to do is pick up these guys from the middle and send them over to down here, because there's another camp you can capture to make your resource gathering just that much better. But make sure to pick up the catapults to get rid of this catapult that's constantly harassing your units, as a piece of shit that he is. It's not the only catapult in this area, mind you. There's another one that's throwing skulls, I believe. So you want to get rid of that one too. And the catapults are perfect at it, because the Aphelion Rangers at the moment are not effective at fighting against the enemy. They don't have fire arrows, that's the biggest problem. Here we go. What happened to the other group? Here it is. Get back here, you motherfucker. Oh, I didn't realize we still had one of these to deal with. Oh well. Yeah, don't forget to build up some defensive towers in your camp here, because enemies might decide to do something unsavory and be a bunch of bullshit for you. They might take over that spot, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. Send in the tower guards to deal with that shit. Tower guards are fucking great at this shit. Stab them. There we go. And now just secure this bridge. Build up a camp here. Gonna need that 2000 stuff. 2000 bullshitium right there. So make sure to pick that up when you can. And start building some resources and stuff. This is how we're gonna keep this place safe. Oh yeah, should probably heal up some of these guys. Whenever you do have some resources to spend, make sure to make some additional archers, because what the fuck are you guys doing? Because you'll need to defend the middle bridge for some time, until you get a better army. As you can see, we're going to get some reinforcements. That is the same archers that we are supposed to be getting from Faramir, which were supposed to be here actually, but for some reason are not here. Really makes you think what happened to them. Oh well, it doesn't matter. What matters is that these guys, these orcs here, are trying really hard to get inside, but failing miserably because they're a bunch of fucking shit. Anyway, I need the Gondor marketplace. That is a beautiful thing to have. The marketplace allows you to buy upgrades which will benefit you in terms of resources. Some will what was it again? Let me recollect my thoughts for a moment. Some upgrades, well, one of them I should say, will give you some money back every time a building is destroyed. That's good. Other two upgrades will determine how much, that will just give you an additional bonus of resources that you get from certain types of buildings. Ah, would you look at that? They actually managed to take the central bridge this time. Not for long. Daybreak! The one ability that orcs hate. Orcs hate them. Check out this one fate power that'll keep you in suspense. This one's gonna shock you and stun you. Oh yeah. I'm gonna make that one into another blacksmith. Having a few additional blacksmiths will be useful because having additional blacksmith buildings reduces the prices of unit upgrades. Not purchasing the upgrades themselves, but just the upgrades that you purchase for the units, which is great. And that can be reduced up until 40% actually. That's almost half the price gone. That's awesome. You also want to train additional archers from here because you want to get those Athelian Rangers as soon as you can. But wait! There's more! See, there's this little thing here. We do not have Faramir's archers with us yet. We still got 7 minutes to wait, right? But we do have a lot of population that we can make use of. Lots and lots of population points are available to us at this very moment. So, what we're going to do is we're going to fill out our population limit with archers and then summon the reinforcements so that we can have double the army. That's gonna hurt the motherfuckers something fierce. Alright, here's one of the upgrades, and there's the other. Grand Harvest gives you 40% additional resources from every farm, as long as you have the marketplace active. Whereas the steel thing is just, you have additional resources from blacksmiths, and you don't even need to have a marketplace with you at all times. You can be destroyed and it'll be fine. You'll still keep that. The other power, the third power, why do I keep calling them different names? The third upgrade will give you 50% back of the money you spent on a building if it's destroyed. But you also need to keep the marketplace intact. So basically, whatever you're doing, you need that marketplace intact. The central bridge will be most crowded from what I remember. That's okay. Here we go, 50% off now from the unit upgrades, and Gondor Farm is at full discount, 30% off for just buying cavalry. But we're not gonna do that because, what, are you stupid? No, but seriously, it's not worth getting cavalry in here because we gotta deal with the Nazguls in the scene. Yeah, like you would expect actually. Nazguls are on the scene and we gotta deal with them. Unfortunately, cavalry can't do shit about them, so don't bother with them. Just don't. It's not worth it, man. It's always under attack, so what? Whenever you get some upgrades for your units, make sure to buy them so that they can defend this line a little easier. Knight 3, yes. You can indeed. Southern Bridge is under attack one day, but it ain't. Come on, are you gonna shoot at him or what? What's even happening in here? What did he say? Bring up a troll. What the fuck was that? Ooh, sweet, some upgrades are coming our way soon. Before that happens though, let's make some units. We need some units. And I heard those upgrades have been finally unlocked. Good. I don't know if you can put the archers into the tower and we will get the upgrades finished off inside of it, but I don't risk it. You never know what can happen. A pretty sweet thing is that if you're controlling these ruined towers, some prick will come out of them and start repairing them if they're damaged, as long as they're not being attacked for some time. That's pretty swell, all things considered, but who the fuck asked him? Okay, all of the smiths are now available. Multiple smithies are good if you want to buy multiple upgrades at the same time. That's about it, really. Why do they want to destroy everything? What's wrong with them? Okay, let's send a few guys over to this side so that they can have a bit of an easier time defending this spot. The other bridges hardly ever get attacked for some reason, and I don't understand why. It's really weird, isn't it? Yes, you do. Mr. Gondor. I carry the banner for Gondor. What kind of voice clip is that anyway? Oh yeah, right. I should get some of these things too. Gondor archers can buy the heavy armor as well, which is useful for them. It will make sure that they don't die nearly as quickly. Not very useful for the guys inside the towers, I imagine, because they don't get hurt anyway, so what the big idea is? No, nobody knows. But buy the upgrades anyway, because if the towers get destroyed, you definitely want them to be prepared. Oh wow, they attacked the northern bridge this time. I think I'm surprised. Come on, heal. Thank you. You can hear the Nazgul screeching like a banshee somewhere in the distance. I think there's one or two of them on this map. I don't remember the exact number, but there's not that many of them. So, don't worry about them. If you see them, just shoot them. Ithilien Rangers can make short work of any silly Nazgul, no matter what he's trying to do. In this game, however, the Nazgul only show up in their flying form, you know, when they're flying on their fell beasts. Kinda weird, because the second game has them with horses as well. In fact, the second game has some of the Nazgul strictly on horses, and others strictly on fell beasts. But as far as I know, they never have all 9 of them. It's kinda weird, isn't it? Ah, look at that, the reinforcements are available. But don't summon them just yet, we gotta take advantage of that reputation. God damn it, why do I keep calling it reputation points? Population points. There's some game on my mind that uses reputation points, but I'm not sure I know it. I don't think I remember the name for it. Now you guys don't need courage, you got a fuckload of arrows. You're just machine gunning these guys like Rambos. Look at that, they can't even get close enough. Okay, so I think we got enough guys for now. these guys can go over on this side, because the middle is well defended, I think, and the northern side will be taken by the reinforcements. So, as you can see now, since I waited long enough to get my population limit filled out, now I got double the army. It's like double the offer. 2 armies for the price of 1. That's fucking fantastic. Now then, we have all these units. We gotta do something with them. And that we shall. Did he just no-clip through the fucking camp? Faramir, don't do that. That's illegal, you know. That's illegal, you know. So we're gonna take it from the northern side, because the northern side, I think it's the easiest to take over. Mostly because hardly any action happens there. I think all of their units, like all of the units that come from other camps, go straight through the middle for some reason. I think it's because it's the shortest route to get to your base. But even if he took the main base out, you still have the second base, so what difference would it make? Plus this spot, look at this spot. They think they can take this spot with a bunch of silly orc warriors? What are they, stupid or something? No, no you can't. Don't even try it. Get some help. Bridge trees. My favorite. Anyway, send your Ithilien Ranger reinforcements through here, and oh, look at that, an Osgil. Where are you going, boy? Where are you going? Fucking shoot him! And he's dead. The Nazgul has been killed! Oy vey! That's really not that exciting when you realize that it doesn't take that much effort to do that. I think I mentioned this before, but whenever you see trolls flailing around like that, you need to keep your distance so that they don't kill your units while they are in their invulnerable death throes state. Okay, so these guys can do whatever the fuck they want to do. Meanwhile, we will be destroying their camp here. Don't mind me, gentlemen, I'm just pushing your shit. Destroying the troll cage is a good idea, because trolls are annoying. Even though I actually never use them in my campaign. I don't know, I just feel that using strictly archer armies is just better. It's also more cost effective for the evil guys. I don't know, I just don't really see the point of making other units when archers do so much damage for so little money. Plus, the trolls require training, like you need to actually take them around to train them into attack trolls for them to be worth a damn. They're usually pretty damn slow. I don't know, I don't really like them. I bet they have good uses though. But if I want something with siege capabilities, I think I'll just stick with like catapults or something. Now there are 3 camps to destroy in Osgilliath, and every single one of them can be taken over and populated by you. So if you got the money, which you probably do, all things considered, I would recommend taking them over, just in case the enemy decides to capture them by themselves and repopulate. I don't know if he can do that, but I wouldn't trust them on that. Yes, look for tracks, my dear boy. Look for them. Yes. Another one? I didn't even get to see him. Where was he? Seriously. The excitement of killing Nazgul really runs out quick once you realize they're so easy to kill. If there is anything that's pretty annoying to get rid of though, is the catapults, because in my experience they usually get at least 1 pot shot on me. Plus Daybreak doesn't stun them. And they take a while to destroy, even the fire arrows, because you need to actually have a decent amount of units to be able to destroy them quickly. I don't know, I just find them a little annoying to deal with. A lot more annoying than trolls and Nazgul, that's for sure. That takes care of the great siege works, as the game likes to call it. Open the doors to the great siege works. Well, not anymore. The siege works have been shut down. Are they? Okay, horse boys. You shall be the meat shield and take care of the fucking catapults, because I don't want to deal with that shit. Oh, sweet, another siege works. Go. Go get it. Go get him, Ray. And that's the second camp we're gonna be destroying right now. Remember how I said that they're entering the fanfiction zone? This is what I meant. Because none of this happened in the movie or the book. The orcs were never pushed out of Osgilliath. They pushed us out. Us being the forces of Gondor, of course. Seriously. I love this game just for the silly bullshit that tends to happen in here. It just doesn't make sense for this to be happening. But it's happening anyway, because of course. And I wouldn't have it any other way, all things considered. Let's populate this. You mad orc boy? You better be. That's the last camp we're looking at right now. Being destroyed. There's no defense here. Nobody's defending this place. Keep in mind, we're still playing on hard mode. Where's the difficulty? I thought this was supposed to be harder. It's either me being good or this game being too easy. I hate to imagine or even see what easy mode is like. Like, would you even get attacked? I can't even imagine how easy that's supposed to be. Oh yeah, look at that. The enemy's retreating in Osgilliath. When the fuck did that happen in the movie? Never. But then again, War of the Ring did a similar thing as well. While we didn't actually retreat from Osgilliath, we had to destroy a bridge that led inside it. Yeah, a few guys are retreating just to join back with the main force. You know what that means. Minas Tirith is soon, boys! And that mission is gonna be sad to look at, because we're gonna break it. Oh yes, we're gonna break it, but not right now actually. Because first things first, we gotta take a look at the Shelob's lair. Because at this moment where Osgilliath was attacked, Frodo and Sam are currently climbing the mountains from Minas Morgul to Cirith Ungol, passing through Shelob's lair to get inside the mainland of Mordor and reach the Mount Doom. But I gotta take a break, so we'll be right back.